you get hired part-time by a department. They will not hire you for 40 hours because they don't want to pay you benefits. So you work for a surrounding agency, and the agencies will say, yeah, we'll take them if you guys take them type thing. And now you've got a guy with 2 sets of uniforms, 2 radios, all these different things. I got a family member doing it, and he literally showed up in the wrong uniform one day, just worn out, but he can't get benefits. And the whole idea is you have to earn your way into the benefits. Screw that. That is the most ass backwards way. So it is a problem. And if your departments are doing that, y'all need to get involved, step up, help change that, because you are not going to get the candidates that you want for those positions.
Absolutely. That is exactly the situation I was in. There were, counting the chief, there were 4 full-time police officers, and there were 20 part-time guys.
Holy shit.
And all of the part-time guys, we all had other jobs.
And you had a 4-year degree.
I had a 4-year degree.
I mean, at one point he had 3 different jobs, 3 part-time jobs, but all agencies, the smaller departments, we were in Pennsylvania. And so all of the smaller departments, unless you were in, Pittsburgh, unless you were in Philadelphia, but everybody else, their townships or boroughs, they're these small departments, and that's what they did. Nobody was hiring for full-time because you're right. They didn't want to pay you. They didn't want to pay for your health insurance. They didn't want to give you benefits. So it's just what you did.
I get it in certain types of jobs, but not in first responder world. And even you firefighters, you guys don't deserve that either. So,
it's tough.
That drives me insane. And part of the podcast is education and awareness. I can hear my wife sneezing out there. That's going to come through on this. I'm going to leave it. I say that because bless you, honey. She don't listen to my podcast. So, I want to educate people that are outside of this career field, or even I call them purist. Some people just got lucky. They hit the law enforcement jackpot, and they're at an awesome department with awesome benefits and great money and all that. I am at one now. I love my place. I won't leave. They don't know, and they don't get it. And I try to explain to them, listen, the last place I was, one of our training buildings was almost a condemned building.
Yes,
because that's just what we could get. I was like, and here you've got a facility that is about a 1/4 mile long, and it has an indoor village, an indoor range. It's got all of these benefits to it, and you're complaining. Shut your mouth.
Yes.
You have no clue. There's other people out there doing this job for shit money, part-time, not getting benefits. They have to work 2 departments, or one department and another job that gives them insurance so they can do both. And they're willing to do that because they love, it's a calling. It is a calling.
Absolutely.
So
and I think we talk about this all the time, but we both love our jobs. I love what I do. We feel like we make a difference in people's lives. But especially with having the background that I have, obviously she knows my background, but having that background does make you appreciate when you have it really good. And I do complain about things at work, but we have it really good. I would tell you we have the best jobs in law enforcement. I respectfully
disagree, but that's okay. I don't know. I don't do your job, so I can't speak on that.
No, I understand.
True honesty. So.
I wouldn't trade my job with anybody. I feel blessed to have the job that I have. The government has been very good to us as far as where we have been assigned, and the freedom that we have, the things we're allowed to do, the communities we're allowed to help, the people we're allowed to help. I really feel like it's a calling, and love my job.
Okay. There's going to be people listening that are like, okay, they work for a federal agency. I've always wanted to get with a federal agency.
Sure.
What's the process like to get into any of these 3-letter? Because they're ATF, DEA, Homeland, ICE, Border Patrol.
Don't forget the Bureau. We always have to talk about
FBI.
the Bureau.
Yeah. So that's what I can spot off at the top of my head. The process is pretty much similar across the board. So What was the process like for you, Melanie, getting in?
Well, it's changed over the years, of course, but it's a long process. Most federal agencies require you to have a 4-year degree. They don't care what your degree is in. They just want you to have a 4-year degree. I mean, we've worked with people that have degrees in accounting, marine biology, whatever. It doesn't matter what your degree is in. Some federal agencies require you to have like 2 to 5 years of full-time work experience before you apply. Again, that doesn't have to be in law enforcement necessarily. It can be in whatever. It can be in anything. But a 4-year degree at a minimum. Some agencies have like outstanding scholar programs or new college graduate programs where they do some specific hirings for specific groups, people that have graduated from college in the last 2 years, or people that have a 3.5 or better in college or whatever.
Okay.
And sometimes federal agencies will hire from other federal agencies. They'll hire people who already are criminal investigators with another federal agency and allow them to come over like that.